everyone, and welcome to the first day of Vlogmas. My name's Sarah and this is my channel So Sarah Sewed. I live in Melbourne, Australia. I'm a music teacher and a mum, and I love to sew and knit in my spare time. This is my second time doing Vlogmas. I loved it last year. I hope you'll join me for it again this year. My plans are to share what I'm wearing each day, share what I'm doing, share what I'm making, that kind of thing, and hopefully be able to share a little bit of what Christmas is like in my part of the world. So it's the 1st of December today and supposedly the first day of summer, but you absolutely wouldn't know it. We are going for a top of 15 degrees in Melbourne today. Rain, thunderstorms, hail, all forecast. So not the best start to summer. And I definitely wasn't expecting to be wearing this outfit at this time of year. This is definitely a depths of winter kind of outfit for me. So we have on today an Aura Pinafore. This is a pattern by Soften Studio and I've made it in a beautiful dark navy blue corduroy. And then underneath I've got a Dupes Designs fabric, and this is made into the Freya top by Tilly and the Buttons. So a high neck, long sleeve, and then over the top I've got a Marlo sweater by True Buyers. So I'll stand up and show you, and then I need to get my boys off to school and myself off to work, and I will check in again with you later on. Hello again, I have finished teaching. I've just arrived at the shops because I'm getting my hair cut. It is my summer haircut. Tonight, it's pretty short, my hair, but it is very thick. So I'll get a little bit cut off and get some weight taken out and be ready for the summer if it ever arrives. I'm home now. As you can see, I've had a little bit of the length and quite a bit of the weight taken out of my hair. So now I'm ready for the summer. And now I've got the evening to do whatever I like. My children are with their dad tonight, so I've got a few hours before I need to get ready for bed and start another day. So I'll let you know what I'm going to be working on tonight. Last night I cast on a new knitting project, and it's the Emotional Support Chicken by Annette Corsino. And I have just started the first piece of that. So far it seems to be going quite well. I decided in the end to hold a DK weight and a fingering weight together to hopefully get a nice thick fabric for my chicken. Now these are all tangled in my bag, but this is the main color that I'm using, and then I'm holding it with this completely different darker fingering weight, which has a whole lot of different colors in there. And I'm hoping that will make a really nice kind of feathery effect. So this is what I've got so far. So I'm hoping that will look really good when that's finished. And then I'm thinking I'll do some stripes in a green, perhaps, but I do have a couple of other options as well. So that's just the beginning of my Emotional Support Chicken. The other thing I'd like to do is start working on sewing up my tree skirt. If you watched my video on the weekend, I did talk about wanting that to be a goal by the end of the weekend. I didn't get it done. I have cut out all my pieces for it, but I haven't sewn any of the seams yet. I think it'll be quite a quick thing to sew up though, so I'm hoping actually to get that done tonight and have that underneath the tree by, I think it will be quite a quick one to sew up though, so I am hopeful that I'll have that sewn up by the end of tonight and underneath the tree. Now you might have noticed that I do have a little lapel microphone on today. It just arrived over the weekend and I've never tried it before, so hopefully the sound is good. I'm hoping it really helps with the clarity of the sound and the evenness of the sound, depending on how far I am from the camera. So let me know if you can notice any difference either way, if you've been watching my other videos. I did just have a delivery as well. This is a bit of a Christmas tradition in my house. It is a countdown candle. And these are hard to find in the shops. I used to buy them from KKK, but I don't have a KKK near me anymore. And last year I bought a candle, which was a disaster. It was far too big and it never even burnt down to number 1. So I've bought a pillar candle, just a taper candle, I think they're called. And I'll open that now and let's have a look what it looks like. I have no idea how I'm supposed to open this. I guess I've just got to try and slice through the end. Wish me luck. So you can see it's got numbers 1 through to 24 on the candle, and so my children and I will have that on the dinner table and light that over dinner each night, which is a really nice way to count down to Christmas as well. So this one I got from the Clock Shop, which, as the name suggests, it mainly sells clocks, but they did have a selection of these countdown candles as well, which is, I suppose, another way to mark the passing of time. So it kind of makes sense for their shop. But yeah, this is a really nice one, and I'm looking forward to lighting that over a very simple dinner tonight. With my children not here, it's just going to be toast, avocado on toast tonight for me. Hopefully one of my avocados is a nice one, and then I can get into some sewing and creating. That's my first seam sewn for my Christmas skirt. So I've got to do 16 of these together, and then put that on a backing, sandwich it with wadding. There's a few steps, so I'm very unlikely to get this done tonight, but I'll get as far as I can. I ended up setting myself a timer because I'm very conscious of the fact that I do need to edit this video as well tonight. So I need to be kind of aware of the time and not staying up too late. I also have a very early start tomorrow. So I'm trying to sort of watch the clock. So I got quite a bit of this tree skirt done, and I'm really excited about how it's looking. I've basically sewn up all the panels for the scalloped section together. I think it looks really cool. Whoops. I haven't done any of the pressing of the seams yet, so I'll do that tomorrow. I've also sewn up the backing and put the ties on. So yeah, I'm in a good position to move on. Now I'm not wearing my microphone now. I just wanted to see actually which one I preferred the sound of. So hopefully I can hear a difference, and hopefully I do like the microphone one better because I did spend money on it. The other thing I wanted to show you was my advent calendars. So I don't have a knitting one or a sewing one or anything like that. I was very, very tempted to buy a knitting one especially, and also the Kylie and the Machine one. But I just thought, you know, I've already got so many labels that I haven't used. So I really didn't need a labels calendar. And then with the yarn one, I've only ever bought one before, and I still haven't knitted up what I got, because I'm much more likely to very deliberately choose a project and then find the yarn for that project. So although it would have been fun to open one up every day, I just knew it was not a financially wise decision for me. But I did buy myself one advent calendar, and similarly to last year, it's a tea advent calendar, but it's a brand that I hadn't tried before. I'd actually never heard of it. So I was looking for a advent calendar that only had vegan teas in it. I avoid dairy products, and so I knew the T2 one, for example, some of them have milk in them, actually milk solids in the tea, and so I didn't want that. So I found one from a brand called Neo. So all their teas are vegan, all of them are organic, and it's Australian made. So I thought I would give this one a go this year. A little bit disappointingly though, it does appear to list what you're going to get every day on the back. So the element of surprise is taken out, unless this is just a list and they're not in order. I will be a little bit disappointed if it is the order. First of all, because yeah, that element of surprise is gone, but also because I've seen what number 1 is, and it's my absolutely least favorite tea flavor, and that is English breakfast. I'm just not a big fan. I'll drink it, but it's a bit boring. Anyway, let's see. It's a bit cute. All right, number 1. Yes, it is an English breakfast. So look, it's cute. I'll give it a go. Maybe it'll be the best English breakfast I've ever had. But I also have one other advent calendar, and this was a gift from a student. So I was so excited and very grateful to receive this gift from a student who just finished school. And it's the Kath Kidston Doll's House Advent Calendar. So all the things inside are things like scented soaps, hand creams, that sort of thing. And then it looks like it's going to be kind of a doll's house design on the inside. It smells amazing. I'm gonna have to find somebody to put this on display. All right, number one. It feels really wrong actually ripping this one. It's too pretty. A peach lip balm. Let's have a look. It smells really good actually. All right, so I'm gonna make myself that cup of English breakfast and start editing this video. I'll also include a little bit of video from last night when my sons and I decorated the Christmas tree, so I hope you'll enjoy that. Now, I feel like today's video has been a little bit longer because I had a little bit of introductory things to talk about. There will probably be some days where I don't really have much to talk about. If you have any questions for me you'd like me to answer during Vlogmas, leave them in the comments and I will try and get to them if they're things that I can talk about easily or if they're things that I don't need to prepare answers for. This month is going to be very busy. I'm looking forward to it and I'm really grateful to have you along with me for Vlogmas. I hope your December is off to a great start. Sorry about the dishwashing noise and I'll hopefully see you again tomorrow.